If I met a girl at the bar and wanted to bring her home, could I? Yes. Would I? No. Only because, to me, it's embarrassing.
Alex stared at his reflection in the dusty attic mirror. The fluorescent bulb flickered, illuminating the room cluttered with childhood trophies and unopened boxes. At 34, he still lived in his parents' attic in Reading, Pennsylvania, a literal and metaphorical standstill. 10 years had passed since his last date, and the words virgin weighed heavy behind his every thought. Tonight, his sisters had coaxed him out to a local bar for a casual pickup line experiment. A small swing at breaking inertia. Heart pounding, he clutched a napkin in his sweaty fist, scribbled with lines both awkward and hopeful. Now, under the golden glow of vintage sconces, the bar felt impossible to cross. Samantha and Courtney hovered behind him, their encouragement urgent and earnest. Just be yourself, they said. Ask someone a question. Anything. Alex stepped forward, his palms clammy. At the bar sat 3 women, a group laughing over cocktails. His throat was dry, brain foggy. His mind swam through clichés. Hi, how about that weather? Nice blouse. But he paused, heart stabbing with fear and longing. From his napkin he recalled a line. You need to go out on a date with me right now. Alex plain later. Cheesy. Absolutely. But it leaned into his name, offering a playful twist, something only he could claim. He cleared his throat. Each word felt enormous. Hi, he began, voice cracking. Heads turned. His eyes locked with a woman with warm amber eyes and a kind smile. Here goes nothing. You need to go out on a date with me right now, he blurted. Alex plain later. Silence pulsed. He winced inside. What have I done? The woman blinked, curiosity flickering. Alex plain later, she asked, amused. Then, astonishingly, she laughed. Soft, genuine laughter. The ice broke. He exhaled. I'm Alex. She introduced herself, Mara, and accepted a seat. What followed was cautious but friendly conversation. His awkwardness, her intrigue, his honesty. Over plates and shared fries, Alex confessed. I'm actually a virgin. I haven't dated properly in over a decade, he admitted, voice low. Mara's expression didn't shift to judgment. It softened. She responded with compassion. That takes courage, Alex. They talked. A mix of laughter, surprise, painful honesty. His confession wasn't just about sex, it was about fear, worth, growth. He spoke of living under his parents' roof, his paralysis with women, his longing for intimacy but terror of rejection. She shared her own history, her small-town roots, second-guessing herself, the pressure of societal expectations. As the night deepened, the bar's noise faded. 2 strangers connected through honesty and kindness. Later, outside beneath string lights, Alex offered to drive Mara home. He was gentle, careful. His first step toward more than fantasy. After she left, he stayed by the car, heart full, nervous. A portrait of a man stepping into himself. Sisters found him at home, breathless with exhilaration. You did it, they said, eyes bright. He nodded. They'd pushed him, but he'd done the work. That night, back in his attic room, his heart raced not from rejection but from possibility. He held his napkin, the scribbled line now wearing the light of courage. He laughed, so quietly, for the first time in a long time he sounded alive. Days passed. Alex and Mara exchanged messages. Slow, nervous, excited. Their connection unfolded beyond awkwardness into something real. Shared playlists, tentative jokes, care in every word. His sisters noticed the shift. He started cooking meals in the kitchen again. He anxiously debated what to wear, practiced conversational rhythms. He allowed vulnerability to live in him, not as shame but as strength. Mara invited him to an art opening. He agreed, heart pounding. He wore a shirt that looked like him. At the gallery they talked about light and color, gallery statements full of metaphor. He realized intimacy wasn't just sex, it was being known and seen. He reached for her hand. She turned toward him, his tight with joy. Months later, Alex held Mara close on a quiet night. They weren't talking about lines or confessions. They were walking forward, one authentic step after another. He'd told his best pickup line. It wasn't perfect, but it was his. He discovered that honesty, even when terrifying, is its own kind of magic. The story of a virgin teenager frozen in time became the story of a man stepping forward, again and again, into connection. Alex's journey, captured in one line, one confession, one date, tells us that courage lives in small acts, spoken in corners of bars, coalescing into a path toward love, acceptance, and self-discovery.